And quite literally, it ain't the only thing rocks sliding in my DMs either. I got heifers sliding in too, and it's like, no, you just waddle your ass on out the gate where you came in at. So now we get into some actual fun stuff. I got planks. And the metal beams, I'll use something else for that. Probably not this thing. No, no, no. Good God, no. But I have thought of something. It just might work. Don't you dare. Now, cruising into a one-way trip to the Selton River Mountains. I'm in the park. I need to get to the mountains. Get to the mountains, and then we'll do other crap. All the way loose. No, please do not do the three-wheel motion. Please don't do that. Now, how in God's green earth did that happen? But I thought about getting the side panel, just so that way I could say, okay, side panel, farm stick, which one's better? I'm probably going to get a second farm stick, because, according to people, if you hook it up and you can run it like a double... I busted the glass out. Look at that. I done busted my dang glass out. I done busted out a mirror. That was almost a big mistake. Okay, I did make a mistake. I can save it. I can fix it. I can fix it. I fixed it. Right now, we're just building some money. That guy was a dipstick. Woo! 211 miles an hour. You ding-a-lings got me weaving all over the road, trying to pit maneuver me. I want to know what's beating me. That's what I want to know. What is beating me? Why does this not surprise me? Give us that good cargo of hogs. Eternal sitting on somewhere. Dang you, tribal man! Stop hauling my people! This is modern day slavery! That is a cop. That's two cops. Wouldn't you know it? Smokey Bear over there in the corner. Okay, one to turn that way. Okay, please hop off at the next exit. Is he gonna hop off? Come on, give a turn signal. Give a turn signal. He's giving a turn signal. He's giving a turn signal. And about 3, 2, 1, and
we're back to green flag racing out on the interstate.
There it is, 100 miles an hour. We're at bull hauling speeds. Yes, we are hauling that deep south Christmas dinner. But where's Eternal when you need him? So he can go, dang you, tribal man! Stop hauling my people! This is slavery! This is communism! But yes, I'm finally playing FS25. Hey, look, it's something I do IRL. Of course, it could be a little bit better. I can hear my grandfather right now yelling at me, boy, do them lines a bit better. You all over the place. Keep that tractor still. Yes, it's an IRL stream with the drone. Yes, exactly. Exactly, that's exactly what this is. It's an IRL stream with a drone. Behold, y'all get to see what I do IRL in a game. Look at me driving a tractor. Who knows, we might be able to buy more farm equipment. Get out of the road. You see me driving this big-ass thing down the road, you dipstick. You jackass. Where's my horn at? My granddad would have done put a train horn on this. He's like, never mind, just go ahead and blow it. Yo, this crap I do IRL. Somebody call Heifer Hips and tell her this is what I do IRL. It's like, look, you get to see what I do IRL. I know what I'm doing. Literally, you go this slow. But that's how I was taught to do it. Go slow. It's like, well, what if there's rain coming? Well, you might want to speed it up a little bit. But my grandfather, you know, we tried to speed it up once, and he's like, slow my damn tractor down. You're going to throw a ride through it. And funny enough, that old Ford tractor that I've shown pictures of, yeah, one of our neighbors threw a ride through it once. Oops. Go back to the camera, please, and thank you. Let Xena find out. She'll be over here begging. It's like, no. I don't have time to be playing with heifers. Well, what about old Moo Moo Hips? Well, if somebody wants to call her up and say, oh yeah, he's over here doing this stuff, then hey, by all means. It's like you get to see what I do. I know I fucked up somewhere. Yep, there she is. There she is. That's where I messed up at. Good God, these rows are all over the dang joint. Hold on, we're going across. I'm back, baby. Ooh, goodness gracious. Hey, there's a deer. Look. There goes a deer. Get out of here. Oh, get out of my field. Come back here. Come here, you little shit. Get out of my field. Go on, get out of this here field. Where's my shotgun? Get out of the field! I can hear my grandfather yelling at me right now. Boy, slow that damn thing down. You're going to throw a ride through it. Throws a ride through the whole motor. Now, you see there? That's what your dumb ass gets for not listening to me. I told you not to run the damn thing that wide open. And now, look what you done. You done threw a ride through the tractor. You're going to be out here. You're going to be out here fixing it. Oh, this is a fancy tractor. It's got AC in it. It's like, well, what about your tractors? No, they don't. Meaning, hey, I got to be out there at daylight or else my ass is going to fry. It's like, what's so bad about you? One, I burn, but afterwards I turn dark. I don't turn red, I turn darker. Which I don't mind being darker. I like being dark. Hopefully there's no tornadoes in the nearby area. That'd be bad. Oh, look, there's a tornado. Oh, shit, it done picked up some hay. Hey, there goes my tractor. There goes my... Okay, never mind. It can keep that bitch. Diesel, if you're still watching, play the Project Pat. That would be one hellacious note to see. You just see a tractor going down the road, and all of a sudden you just hear like the loudest, if you ain't from my hood, get the fuck from round here. And it's like, who's playing Project Pat on a tractor? And then you realize it's me and Diesel being stupid. Both of us chanting that shit. Yeah, I put the smoke trail on it to be a real, you know, grade 8 jackass. It's like people see that smoke trail and it's like, please shoot me. But what have I been doing? Well, just practicing zooming in and out of buildings with this thing. That's a tree. He was doing something somewhere and they were trying to talk to him about football, and he will talk about everything else but football. I mean, I kind of had to say, I kind of took his playbook out of that whenever I played football. The amount of people that would just come up to you in the store and try to talk about football to you, and it's like, I'm just here to get groceries. What the fuck do you want? I honestly said that. Like, this person just came up, tried to talk football with me. One, I don't know you. Two, I'm not sure what the hell you're doing coming up to me anyway. And three, that's my purse. Just kidding, that's not that. But it kind of makes you wonder what's going through some of these people's heads. I better go ahead and put it on low gear so I'm not bouncing and flapping all over the joint. It's like, how will that end up? Yeah, this truck will be upside down in a few minutes. But at least we get some free piping out of it. You know there'd be crackheads lined up to do this type of stuff. If you told them, oh yeah, you get to keep the money too. We get to keep the money? Yeah, for scrap metaling. And they do it. This is actually probably one of the most relaxing games I've got. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I still need to download Construction Sim and get a pair of sticks for that. It's like, yeah, you get to see me and Diesel actually do stuff we do IRL. We would be those two guys in the neighborhood that would be doing shit with heavy machinery, and all the dads would be looking outside going, if you need us, we'll be on standby. Like, look. Well, here goes Eternal. Eternal, thank you for gracing us with more of your esoteric, schizophrenic babblings. Yeah. Of course it would be about Freemasons and the Catholic Church. Doesn't surprise me. Well, please continue with how the feud is still going on. And to anybody watching this back on the replay, please ignore Eternal. He normally does this type of stuff. I just entertain him. If I ever made a Discord server, I'd give you your own section. Nobody else could type in it except, you know, obviously me, the mods, and yourself. And it would be titled Eternal's Esoteric Schizophrenia Corner. It's like here you get to see Eternal post whatever ramblings he's dealing with. But that's why I keep you around. I need entertainment.
Oh yeah, I'm screwed, buddy. It's like you versus the guy who tells you not to worry about.
Yeah. It's like I'm hearing. Look, you should see one of these things IRL.
Dude, they're humongous, bro. It was packed though, man. I hate going to Walmart's whenever it's like Christmas time, man. There's so many people in there, and it's horrible.
Oh, believe me, it was like that this morning. And what was worse was that the church crowd had just let out.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how worse that was.
Usually it ain't that bad. That us up here, man, it's like the common thing is after you get done at church, you go to eat Mexican. I mean, that's just what you do. That's what you
or
do.
any restaurant.
We don't really, or any restaurant, but most of the time it is Mexican. I guess it might just be a Baptist thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, where do you find the Baptists after church? Oh, they're usually in the buffet.
Oh yeah, I saw a couple of them.
I
thought I was watching an episode of Yellowstone, to be honest with you.
Look, there was one that was checking out next to us. This woman had face tattoos and a whole bunch of piercings in her face. And when she opened her mouth, it honestly sounded like something out of a Jeff Foxworthy stand-up.
Oh God, that reminds me. If your mother doesn't remove the Marlboro light from her lips before telling the state patrolman to kiss her ass, you might be a redneck.
That I have seen my mom do that.
I've been watching those old Jeff Foxworthy stand-ups from like when he first started, and like when he first started, he was a little not more explicit, but he was a little bit more dirty than like what he is now, or like the Blue Collar Comedy Tour or whatever.
Yeah, that was before he had kids.
I was trying to remember, like, yeah. And it's just, man, that stuff is so funny to watch.
Watch that first episode.
Oh, heck yeah.
I watched that first episode. I watched that first episode, and when I heard Billy Bob Thornton open his mouth because somebody, I'm like, yeah, Taylor Sheridan wrote that role for him.
Yeah, exactly. He just embodies that role perfectly. Like I couldn't imagine any other actor freaking embodying a lame man like that. He hit it right on the head, dude.
And it fit like, and him cussing the cop out was gold in the second episode of the first season. He's like, "Sir, this is a no smoking section,"
Oh, yeah.
and he's cussing the cop out the entire time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was gold.
Whole time he's on the phone with his boss, cussing the cop out.
Yeah. And my favorite part is when his wife calls him, and he's like, "Well, why aren't you with your son, Cooper?" And he holds up his fucking chopped off pinky, and she's like, "Always have to make it about you." Like, these bitches are crazy, dude. Why does Taylor Sheridan always have to make the women in his shows absolutely freaking insane? I mean, there's not been an actual sane female in that whole show. Point one out. I mean, seriously.
Even in Yellowstone, it was the same thing.
God, dude, it's the same thing Yellowstone. I mean, every girl on that show was. He must have a vendetta or something against women.
Of course, what was funny about that
He
show was
must
all the
not like
women that
women
thought
or
they were
something, dude. I
Beth.
don't know. Oh yeah, and all the guys who thought they were ripped.
Oh my god! Look, I saw so many dudes walking around with cowboy hats. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And my mom's like, yeah, there's this show called
Me too.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, yeah, man, that show Yellowstone, they got people really onto it.
That's why I started making fun of those
Everybody wants to wear a
types.
freaking cowboy hat now. From Tractor Supply.
Yeah, I started making fun of people like that. It's like, you're not Beth Dutton, and and the only reason why you like cowboys is because you discovered you have a cowboy fetish from watching Yellowstone. You saw Cole play Rip Wheeler, and you thought, I want a man like that. Yeah, sure you do.
Well, it's the same thing with Sons of Anarchy,
Oh
really.
my god, yeah, it's the same thing.
A lot of those guys, I mean, same exact thing.
Yeah, it's like all those dudes that had these wives. It's like, oh my god, Jax Taylor. All those dudes went out and bought a Harley Dinah the very next day.
Exactly, or 883.
Mostly it was just them. They mostly used Dynas on that show, so everybody was buying those up. And it's like, damn, you really done bought a Dyna. I'm sitting right there on an old ass bike from the '70s, talking about what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, did you watch that movie that came out about the outlaws? It was called Bike Riders.
Yeah,
It only came out like a year ago. Yeah, I thought that was pretty accurate, pretty good representation of how biker gangs were back in the day, like when
yeah,
they first started.
yeah. It's based off of a real
All those
book.
old choppers, dude.
Yeah, it's based off
Well,
of
if
a
I'm
real
not
book.
mistaken, that's how the Outlaws. That was that book or that movie was how the Outlaws got the name, but they had to change the name from Outlaws to Vandals. But if you look at it, like their patch is oddly similar to the Outlaws.
Yeah, it's to avoid any static.
Right.
That's like even when they sold the Sons of Anarchy vest and all these guys were tripping out about it. It's like, yeah, as a real biker who also rode with these types, yeah, they're not going to give you static for wearing the Sons of Anarchy vest.
And I really don't think you should, bro. Like if you know that it's a TV show and they're like it's not like they have 1%er on their vest or some shit like that, you know.
All it has is the Reaper
It'd be
and
different.
the show's name for the top patch. It's just when you start putting that bottom rocker shit on it
Right.
and all that 1% diamond shit, no, that's when it becomes a problem. You didn't earn
That's
that.
when people, yeah, don't put one. Do not put 1% on it. Even if you're trying to like not be a real, do not put 1% on a cut. If you're not in a real club, don't do that for real.
And nor do you put that on if you ain't never done some 1%er shit. Because there's some clubs, they're very strict about who gets that patch and who doesn't. The only way you get that patch is if you really have committed a felony.
Yeah, I never got the whole like I'm more country than you or I'm more cowboy than you. Like, dude, we're all sharing the same culture. We all like the same things. Why can't we just get along? Why does it have to be this thing? Oh, I'm more country. Like, who fucking cares, dude?
Or God forbid you have to deal with some of these jackasses that make their whole personality nothing but, well, I work more hours than you, and it's like, big fucking, or God forbid the idiots they
Yeah,
argue
for
about
real.
whose blue collar job is more blue collar than that, and it's like, yeah, you both suck.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just don't see the hype behind it, really. And there are people who are like that, unfortunately. It's just you got to bite your tongue around them.
Yeah, it's like TikTok made
Obviously, there's
people
a
like
mental
that famous.
deficiency going on, so
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna make their
mental
life any
defense.
harder.
Yeah, mental
Yeah, I really
deficiency
did.
too.
Not just that, but that freaking SpongeBob meme. Well, my collar's blue, but my neck is red. That did not help the case at all. They made it a freaking meme. They really made blue collar working a meme.
Yeah, and there's even guys that used to work that shit that they're like, dude, this isn't a race for you to get to be the youngest in the nursing home.
Right.
Cause like I'd rather be like my 96-year-old grandfather and sit out on the front porch at 96, and people still think he looks 70, than be like you know, in my 50s sitting in a nursing home looking like I done, you know, looking like Gary Busey. Yeah, Gary Busey looks rough. He looks like a damn skeleton this day. Look, have you seen recent photos of Gary Busey?
God, bro.
Gary
Well, bro,
Busey?
his motorcycle wreck did not help his case at all, bro. It did not help his case at all.
Yeah, see, Kiss, that's what happens when you do too much cocaine. You end up looking like Gary Busey.
Yeah. Hey, buttered sausage, what does it do? What is its purpose?
Ooh, that was by a hair. That was literally by a hair. See, look. Woo! Ooh, that was a close-ass race. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, what the hell? And I Austin Powers that shit. And there it is. Totaled. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. That was bad. What the fuck? I barely clipped that. That's my question. How did I barely clip that and it just went cloop? What the fuck? No. Run that back. Run it back. Oh, did I get... No, I did not get it. What the fuck kind of jump was that? Oh, what even? Oh, hold up. We got problems. Oh, it's about to... It's gotten real. Okay, I made a mistake. I can fix it. And there she goes. There she goes. Fall, you son of a bitch. Here it is. Go down. Heads up! They better not follow my truck.